Hello, welcome to Couch Conversations, Psychotherapy and Counseling. I'm Dr. Annie, and I'm bringing to you a two-part video series about mindfulness. And so in the first video, we are going to be talking about what is mindfulness, how do we define mindfulness, and how can we use it for our mental health. And in the second video, we are going to be providing some tools and strategies about mindful practices and exercises that you can use. So in this video, we are going to deep dive into mindfulness, defining what it is and how we can utilize it in our daily practice. So there are lots of things to consider when it comes to mindfulness-based practice. We have seen mindfulness-based practice used with mental health symptoms. Actually, there's a lot of research out there that shows how mindfulness can help with depression and anxiety and a lot of other mental health symptoms. But we also see mindfulness used in spiritual and religious healing, as well as physical healing with the body, relaxing the body, which does in turn help relax the mind. In this video, we are going to be focusing on the mental health symptoms and how mindfulness can be used to help alleviate some of those symptoms. So first of all, what is mindfulness? I have a lot of people who ask me that question. And there's actually a definition that comes with mindfulness. So mindfulness is being in your present moment with awareness of what is going on and without judgment. So if you think about it, we spend a lot of time in kind of different worlds in our life. We could be spending a lot of time in the world of our past. We might be thinking about different situations that have happened in the past, maybe things that we're embarrassed of from our past, things that we might regret or feel a lot of shame and guilt about. And very broadly speaking, when we are in the world of our past, that is depression. That is symptoms of ruminating about past events and sometimes having it play over and over again in our mind. Now, on the flip side, sometimes we are in the world of our future. We're thinking about what is going to happen in our future, what are some of the unknowns in our life that are particularly difficult, and what's going to happen in our future. And so that is really anxiety. That is worry and thinking about, all of these future-oriented events that have yet to happen, but we're using our present time to kind of sit down and worry about that. So when we are in the world of our past and when we are in the world of our future, unfortunately, what happens a lot of the times is we miss out on the present moment. And that is where the act of mindfulness comes in. Mindfulness is really a practice that helps us stay in our present moment. And realistically, the present moment is the only thing that we have control over. We can't necessarily go back in time. Actually, we can't go back in time at all. And we can't go into our future and change how things are going to play out. The only thing we have control over is the present moment. Mindfulness is that practice that allows us to be in our present moment, and it takes us out of our depression and it takes us out of our anxiety and it allows us to feel as though we are in control of our present moment. So that is where the components of the definition come in, right? Being in your present moment. And in the second part of the video, we are going to be talking about how we can use mindful exercises to do that. And with awareness of what is going on, both for you internally as well as your external environment. And then lastly, without judgment, right? Having self-compassion for yourself that you are experiencing different things and you're trying your best to stay in your present moment. So think about these things. Think about the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is best used when we're able to practice it, every day or at least a couple of times a week so that we can get into the practice of being in our present moment. For more information about mindful exercises, please check out the second part of our video in this series. And go ahead and check out our resources page on our website as well. We have a couple of other resources and content available to you if you'd like to learn a little bit more about mindfulness. And lastly, go ahead and reach out to us if you have more questions about how we use mindfulness-based practices in therapy. And if you'd just like to get more information, just go ahead and fill out the contact form below. Thank you so much, and see you next time.